Traci. K, I love you in this place. Thanks for coming back to another pick a card reading. As you know, this is really popular. And if you haven't ever done one of these, real quick, I usually post like the card images on my Working It Out series Facebook page or in the groups. And you pick it, and then you come back, subscribe to the channel, and listen to the reading on the group you picked. So take a deep. Just today we're doing a psychological type pick a card reading, and this is since the year of the horse. We're going to be using horses. So I have 4 horses here that you can meditate or pray on. You want to take a deep breath in. No overthinking, and just pick the horse that calls to you. And then once you have decided which horse is calling to you, look in the description box and you can pick that horse and get your reading. Or if you like, you can watch the whole thing. One or 2 horses calling to you. So pause the video if you need to. This is not set in stone. This is not some woo-hooey. This is based on spiritual, psychological, proven research method. This is what we're going to do. We're going to find what's going on with you inside, the hidden strength that you need to do, and how you might recognize this for your goals. Because this is going to give you the hidden secret truths about it. It's going to reveal something to you. I'll pause the video. Alright, now we're going to go to horse number 1. This horse is the white horse. The white horse represents a interpretation of the hidden truths that you're dealing with, the inner depth, or the transformation that you need to understand. So the white horse, if you picked it, this represents a deeper inside purity, white light, innocence, and desire for harmony and peace in your life. So your unconscious is making this decision to start working on your peace and harmony in your life. So with that being said, you need to understand that a lot of times you move away from the truth, and this is a great exercise to reveal what's going on, and it's going to help you understand what your unconscious mind is dealing with. So the white horse is a psychological force, and it reflects everything that maybe you're not understanding, and you want to be able to recognize what's going on so you can help whatever your goals are. So this white horse is about wanting to feel comfort. You're really, really working on this peace and joy and harmony in your life. So in regards to you want to you're looking for this emotion. You're dealing with you've got some emotional things you're dealing with. Maybe you're trying to maybe you're in this transformation of your life where all of a sudden you're emotional. Maybe you never were that way in the past, but now it seems like you've opened yourself, your heart, and you're just all of a sudden dealing with all these emotions that you never really understood. Or I'm telling you that whether you are going to be dealing with emotionals, there'll be times maybe you don't know where it's coming from. It could be medical, it could be hormonal, but it's just guiding you to become what is happening to train you into be more authentic life. And this is great because it's guiding you naturally, and it's actually providing you with to help you understand about the leadership that you need. And so ask yourself, where in your life that you're trying to deal with this. And so this is explaining to you the white horse. It's wanting you to go into more depth. And so the power lies within the world of quiet. So you need to empty out, observe more, listen more, try to keep your emotions in check, understand, but let them come out, but let them understand the shift. So the subtle, try to make it subtle in your emotion. There might be some tension, just kind of keep it in an emotional intelligence, but not so much on the weight of words. So don't rush to respond, is what I'm saying. Silence is a good thing, and it actually is helping you become more home. So that is what number one saying. So this is like when your emotions remain unspoken for too long, it's going to come out. So White Horse is giving you that harmony. It's teaching that peace and harmony and purity and come back to your innocence. Okay. Um. So if you want to get more in depth, understand, look in the description box, enroll, and check out some of the things we can offer to help you go deeper on this. All right. Thank you. Okay. If you chose horse number 2. This is the caramel or the tan horse. So what I'm seeing here is that a lot of dust, a lot of confusion. This horse is it's kind of a follower in a sense, but it'll leave you in the dust. I mean, it's a hard worker. So, and it just cameels and everything. So you're gradually unfolding. What I'm seeing here is beneath your expectations. And your roles in your life and your fears, you tend to not really step forward, or you're stuck, or maybe you're exploring a choice here. So, in the sense that your unconscious has called to you because you're deeply connected to instinct. There we go, instinct, not in a reckless way, but deeply human one. Following, you understand you have this psychological energy, and before you hesitate. So most people are drawn to source often experience intense passion with their emotions. Maybe they have anger, desire, or excitement, or in between both. So it's highly responsive that your body needs to catch up with your mind. So trust your gut. You need to start working on intentions, practicing, paying attention, because things will pass you by. The strength and conflict that you're dealing with might suppress what you're trying to grow in. It does give you that chance of training to be more push forward, feel your energy and movement, because you're in a stagnant thing. So you're stuck right now. You need to balance with that. So ask yourself, like, where you are in your life, what's going on with this, and trust your gut feelings on it. And instead of explaining, you're going to be building this fire of energy into you that can help you break those patterns and breakthroughs. Uh, you might want to check out some of my playlists on how to get through the breakthroughs, how to get unstuck, that kind of stuff. Okay, so that is your reading. If you like that, please like and subscribe. Check out what we have in the description box for offers. All right, moving on. The third horse. Um, this is a gray horse, but I sense some tension. There's tension here, and you really are not trusting something here. So you are looking to definitely do some research. You're researching. You're not trying to go. You're doing some analytical. You're analytical. Um, you're very analytical. Maybe the details are really good for you too. Your strength. It's about growth and expression. And you're not the type that really, hey, I don't need anybody to see my inner world. But I'm holding back here because I don't trust, or I need to research, or I just, nothing's really trusting. So the key thing is for you guys, since you're feeling this way, this is about movement. You need to start movement. This represents in your unconscious hidden strength is freedom. You're not comfortable staying where you are. You need freedom. You need to push through these breakthroughs. You're stuck. You don't like it. You feel heavy. You want to lift off your shoulders. Nothing is visibly wrong. It's you're comfortably, maybe you're just stuck in that pattern, or it could be something from a trauma from the past, or you need to retrain and shift your brain, so to speak. But movement, 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 because number 3 horse is about movement. It's about research. It's about analytically. It's about strength and adapting and pushing forward. And you guys need to reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself. I'm sensing transformation coming through for you. That is where I'm sensing. So go learn something is what they're telling me. It's going to bring you that movement, that freedom, your knowledge. Alrighty, and that is important. There's a lot of things that you can do with us. When the time to level up is tour is all about that. Get in the group. We're always sensing things, telling you about how to make those breakthroughs, how to practice, get out of those old habits. Um, you know, you are approved, so to speak. You feel like you're stuck in something. You just need to get that movement. All right. Okay. If you like this for horse 3, please let me know you're alive and human. Subscribe, comment what horse you picked, and how it resonated with you. All right. Moving on to horse number 4. Horse number 4. If you're drawn to horse number 4, you are connected to what lies beneath the surface. That shadow of you. That part of you that's been rejected, or that's been harmed, or it's been put down. It's hidden. It's just too much and too sensitive and too intense and too ambitious. You do independent. You rebelled, or say you just have this shadow. Now, there's no bad thing. We need to talk shadow work. Shadow work to me is, my motto on claim it. That's my trademark motto. Quote, claim it. This is about finding your unclaimed power. So working on your shadow, if you don't understand what that means, just put in the comment. I can do a video on that and how you can understand that. But it's about your unclaimed power. You need to find it. You need to stop judging yourself or comparing yourself to others, because it just brings out some shadow. You just get a little testy, like, the hater or whatever. You've got this envy that you're dealing with, the judgment. You want this admiration. You want to be recognized. So many people, like I said, the rejection, the trauma, where, this your higher power is saying you are meant to be anointed. You are anointed. But yet, in the real sense, you're feeling, again, the rejection. Nobody's noticing, but I've been spending all this time. I want to make a difference. Maybe, and deep down, it angers you. Rejection. It doesn't make sense because, it's you want that. You should get that someone that boosts you up and levels you up, and you deserve it. I say you deserve it. What you need to do is work on your shadow part of you. And so these are like the mirrors. They show qualities. Secretly, you long to reclaim it so you can get to that claim it intent. So that shadow part of you is all about becoming whole, like the yin and yang. Ask yourself, what parts of me are these parts that I need to prove for? Why? Why do I walk in consciously? How can I change that? Work on that. What's the real message there that you're getting from yourself? The choice. So, that takes shadow work, because don't accept that bad girl or bad boy part of you, or whatever it is. But you need to understand that's the grounding. Trying to make sure you're understanding the shadow without sabotaging your lifestyle or psychological growth. Okay? So that's, if you've chosen this horse, this is telling you that you need to work on your shadow work. You're undeveloped. You need to grow. You need to learn. You need to become aware. maybe your frequency's not as like what you want. You're stuck in the same old rat race type of deal, and you don't understand that other level. This can help you become eliminating and shutting away those parts and stepping out into a new era. Become a better version of yourself, all right? So that takes courage. And if you want to learn how to build courage, then I guarantee you to like and subscribe to this channel and check out all the videos you want that I offer to help with these things. Whether it be meditations, cosmic metaphysical, subliminals, master classes, or vibe messages, or classes on what you can do to do that. So, and if you want to get into more detail, enroll in the academy. Become part of the academy. It is CPD and approved. So I'll see you guys on the next pick a card reading, and have a good week.